Good morning, everybody. For today's video, I thought I would share some exciting news, and that is that I just published my first ebook. The book is actually, like, a lot of the writing for the book is from the blog entries that I did 3.5, 4 years ago when I was telling my story. And I've been feeling inspired for quite some time now to take all of those separate entries and to turn them into a book, just to make everything more accessible. Like, hopefully by me, turning all of those writings into just one book, it will make it easier for those who need to read it to find it. And like I said, it's something that the universe has been asking me to do this for a while, but I've had this blockage about it where I just didn't know how to make an ebook, and I was a little bit intimidated to try to figure it out. But finally, I just said to myself, I'm making this ebook. I don't care, how long it takes or how difficult it is for me to figure it out. And that's what I did. And it was, there's a lot more to making an ebook than one would think. And I kind of knew that going into it. So it took hours and hours, and I just would go to random cafes here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I would just work on this ebook and construct it and put the art together. And I wanted to leave the writing really in its original type of energy and flavor, but I did go through and sharpen it up here and there, and then I wrote an epilogue at the end, which I really love, and that's brand new. But yeah, I just have everything together now about my story, and I felt like that would be a really neat thing to do for my first ebook, and it was beautiful to put all of those writings together, just kind of learning how to do an ebook. It's like a new skill of mine now. And it actually inspired me to keep writing ebooks, and to kind of keep telling my story where I left off. And so it's been a really fruitful process, really enjoyable. I hope you guys, if you haven't connected to my story, then this is a really good way to do that. I made the price really affordable, but if you can't afford it, the ebook, the story is still on my blog for free. It's just like the story on my blog, there's a lot has happened on my blog since I wrote those entries. So it can kind of get buried, it can kind of get lost, how blogs can get, there's just so much information. So I felt like, really pulling all those pieces out and making them their own thing, would be a real act of service. So if you just want it all on your phone, it reads really well on the phone. When I downloaded the test version, I was really happy with it, how it kind of just visually shows up on the phone. So if you want my story and you just want it accessible like that, especially if you're going through the early stages of a kundalini awakening, this could be really helpful just to kind of have as a companion. So when you're in that moment where you feel totally overwhelmed, at least you can click on something where you can connect to the fact that you're not alone, and that someone else has been through what you're going through. So yeah, I'm going to put the link in the description box below. If you're interested in learning more about it, go ahead and click on it. But yeah, other than that, it's just really nice to be back with you guys. And it's been so enjoyable to be sharing on Patreon and just connecting to this work again. If you're interested in kind of catching up on the last few videos I did that I've been doing this week, I'll also leave a link for the Patreon platform below. But other than that, just sending you all so much love and appreciation for being here. It's really an honor to walk this path with you guys and to serve in this way. And yeah, I hope you love the new ebook. I really do. All right, sending you all love. Namaste.